All right. Hello, everybody. Good afternoon and welcome to today's live trading session. Hope you all are doing great. Hope you're doing great. All right. So we're just going to be starting immediately. We're going to be starting right about now. And hope you had a beautiful weekend. Come on now. We had a deal last week, right? That you're going to get time to rest. We're going to get time to make our time to rest. And also, of course, get yourself refreshed, and because it's very much important. It's very much important. All right. Very much important. All right. Pastor Luke, yeah, good afternoon to you, sir. Hope you are doing great. All right. So we're gonna be starting up with looking at fundamentals, some of the fundamentals we have. And of course, get to know how the market has actually been treating those fundamentals and how it's been reacting. All right. So of course, have a couple of trades that we're going to also be taken. Yeah, we'll have a couple of trades we're going to be taken. So let me just open my chart. All right. So here we are. I'm trying to get or share my screen to. All right, Forex Factory. All right. Now, so there's actually something that started happening on Saturday. All right. Late Saturday. Something that actually started happening. Of course, a couple of you would have been aware of it, and that is the Israel and Palestine conflict. Should I use the word conflict or should I use the word war? But I wouldn't really want to use war because we're hoping that it doesn't really fully escalate to that. Of course, we know how far that of the Ukrainian Russian war, how it actually dealt a heavy blow in the market, even though it still favored the traders. Of course, if you knew how to take advantage of such information, of course, you know that it actually favored a lot of traders. All right, but then days is here again. Of course, not just about us that are traders. We might be enjoying it. Okay, at least is everybody will get to make some money. But what about those people that are actually at the forefront and which are actually suffering the blow? All right. So that is why we wouldn't want it to escalate to what it's trying to do right now. But still, in whatever case it is, we are here still to make money from it. All right. We're here to make some money from it. All right. So great. We're going to be looking at how the news is going to be affecting the market, and also to check what is currently going on in the market right now, and also check a couple of fundamentals that would also be affecting the market. All right. So let's today is Monday. All right. Just a second. Okay. And is okay, this is the wrong date. This is the wrong date. This is the wrong date. This is perfect. This is what we're looking at for right now. And today is Monday, and October 9th. Yes, October 9th. And this for Japan, it's a bank holiday for Japan. For Canadian economy, it's a bank holiday, and for US, it's a bank holiday. So it's a bank holiday across 3 major regions. So apart from that, there is no any other high impact news. Some of the other news you're going to be seeing there are low impact news. There is no any medium impact news, no high impact news, but we only have low and no impact at all, which is the bank holiday. So, and of course, you know what bank holiday is all about. Bank holiday is just like public holiday. Bank holiday is just like public holiday. All right. So when you said a bank holiday, you're just talking about public holiday. All right. All right, so let's go ahead. Now, with that, you're going to be seeing some of the market very, very slow today. Of course, at the early hours of today, you saw that a lot of trades actually came out, started up with a very low volatility. Apart from just a few minutes ago that the market started picking up, but most of the especially the indices market actually started up the day very, very slow. Yeah, you could see that there've not really been any market major move today. But I think dollar index actually has had a very good start for the day. But generally, they've been a very slow and no major volatilities in the market. All right. So that being said, let's just get to our chart and see what we're looking at in the charts region. Okay. Okay, so here we are. So of course, we're going to be starting with dollar index. Now, after the massive volatility we had, what was it called, on Friday, of course, that was brought about by the news, that is the NFP. And of course, NFP was very much volatile. NFP, and I always tell you that news from October, it's always very volatile. When I say from October, I'm not just talking about the month of October. I'm talking about October, November, and December. And this has actually been over the period, has been proven to be true. News from October, November, and December are always the most volatile news. Reason is because we're gradually getting to the end of the year, and a lot of a lot of companies or industries or traders are wrapping up their trades. So, and of course, everybody was also trying to meet up with a particular trade plan they had. So this period always come with some really good volatilities, and the volatilities are not just anyhow volatility; they are coordinated volatility. I don't know if you actually got that. When I say coordinated volatility, is that it always move in a single direction. Then after that, then it starts retracing. I remember on Friday, I told you that the move on this particular instrument had not ended, that it was still going to push up a little bit before okay, before there's going to be a new retracement. Of course, it had a massive retracement, but good enough. We're able to take some profit. If you remember, I told you that you were going to buy the dollar index and then to this point and then sell. So if you had actually done that, I believe you would have made some really good amount of money. And of course, for Euro USD also, we had some really good profitability when from the trades. All right, so it's this one also sold to this point. Then if you had bought, I know you probably would have been on a small negative, but of course it went all the way back. Now the news was able to recover itself. There was 100% recovery. All right, there was 100% recovery. But first of all, you could say that it actually gave us some good profits before that recovery started. All right, before the recovery started. So let's just dive into the looking at dollar index this afternoon. You could say that dollar index actually had a couple of a downturn before any major volatility started. Now I'm going to be using both my ADX indicator and I'm going to be using the IPM indicator. First of all, let's start with the ADX and see what we have here. Now, looking at this, you could say that this price, this is on 1 hour time frame, please, and this is dollar index. All right, the price is currently resting on 21 period moving average. All right, it is currently resting on 21 period moving average, and this almost all the parameters are still above 20. All the parameters are still above 20, which is of course a clear indication that the market might not just start pushing immediately. So you're looking for a confirmation, yet all the parameters are still above 20. And if you know how to use ADX, you know that this is not a very good position to enter a sell, even though it is giving a kind of a sell confirmation. But of course, you cannot enter a sell. First of all, the first reason is because the the price is still above 21 period moving average. That is to say 21 period moving average still supports the price. And secondly, all the ADX parameters and have not yet confirmed. All of them are still above 20. So it is not a good entry position, right? So let's take a look at it with IPM indicator and see. Now, the same thing, IPM indicator is supporting this particular price. So it is giving you a kind of a partial buy, but then on a general level, it is, of course, we know that this is not a very good entry position for a sell. Now, this is a sell, this is a buy rather, and of course, this is a little bit of a confirmation, but which are we going to be taking? And look at this Dragonfly Doji that happened just at this top. And you know that here is actually a resistance. All right, so there is a Dragonfly Doji on a resistance. And of course, you know that this is a perfect reversal pattern. So going back to, so it means that we're going to be using more the ADX because ADX is actually giving us a better outlook on this trade. But then let's go to 15 minutes time frame first. Looking at it on 15 minutes time frame, you'll see there is also no perfect confirmation on this particular trade. So the best thing you can do is to set up a kind of an order in dollar index. You can set up an order. Now, looking at this order, it is actually something, if you're taking it, it's going to make us some really good profit. With what I'm saying here, setting up a pending order is the best best way to really make some good deal out of this market, because I feel it is actually going to make us some good profit. All right, but let's also consider taking a look at it with 5 minutes time frame. Now, this is 5 minutes time frame. So this can even give us a better edge. All right, this can even give us a better edge and then bring it all the way down. But for 15 minutes time frame, I think we'll just put it on this. Perfect. So this is a very good positioning. So let's go back to 15 minutes time frame and see how it looks like. Now, this is it. So I think this is actually a very good point to take up a trade. So for dollar index, we're going to be using the pending order trade. I already told you what pending order helps to do. Now, in this situation where you don't have any clear direction of the market move, I think the best option for us to use right now is the pending order. And for the pending order, let's take the buy. Let's take the buy position, which is going to be at okay, so this is what is it called? We have at 106.176. That is the buy entry. 106.176. That is the buy entry, and the take profit is 106.241. 106.241. All right, let me call it again. The buy entry is 106.176, and then the TP is 106.241. Then for the sell, I'm looking at 106.032. 106.032, and the TP is 105.937. 105.937. So that is where we're going to be looking at for the buy and of course the sell for this particular instrument. All right. So I'm looking at for a buy order and a sell order. So please do well. What is the name of what is it called on Rally Trade? If what you mean is that is a USD IDX, USD IDX. All right, USD IDX. That is exactly the name on Rally Trade platform. The name is USD IDX. All right, so that is the name on Rally Trade platform. Okay, so let's go to Euro USD. All right, now of course Euro USD also is having yeah, you're looking at buy stop and sell stop. That is for buy stop and sell stop. It's a buy stop and a sell stop. All right. Now for Euro USD, I'm actually looking at for a little bit of a further buy on Euro USD. Yes, I'm looking at a further buy on Euro USD. Yeah, you looking at, okay, let's take a look at it with IPM indicator. I think that will give us a better view. Now, it actually gave us a buy confirmation here. I don't know. I am trying to understand what the Techno Common 11 person is talking about. It is not on Rally Trade, sir. You only see BU, and then you're not using Rally platform. If you're not using Rally platform, I don't really think I should be answering the question. All right. So, but I am. If you're using Rally platform, then you should be able to see the details that I'm talking about. Okay. So, looking at it on a 1 hour time frame, also you could confirm that this particular trade is already on an uptrend. all right, on 1 hour time frame, because for a couple of days now, there's been a consistency. You could even draw the trend line, capturing all these, all the major positions. Okay, so going forward, now you could see that there is already a bounce off from all these particular points. All right, if you could see the bounce of them, perfect. That is what we're going to be using. So in this situation, you could see that the trade is also having that same push up. So for Euro USD, I am going in for a buy. I am going in for a buy on Euro USD. All right, I am going in for a buy on Euro USD, and I'm actually considering my take profit to be just at this level. Now going in for on 15 minutes time frame, you could see also what I'm talking about. So my take profit is actually going to be a little bit of a wide one. So 1.05554. So for Euro USD, I am going in for a buy. For Euro USD, I'm going in for a buy, and my buy is at the current price. I am buying at the current price, and my take profit is at price 1.05554. 1.05554. 1.05554. I think that sounds better. 1.05554. So that is my take profit for Euro USD this morning, or this afternoon, actually. All right. So I'm going forward to USD JPY. And of course, you always know my take about USD JPY. But then, is that still really my take? Can I really say that that is also the same thing I actually want to be doing? Because if you check USD JPY, it has already gotten to where I wanted it to get to. And so the next thing we're looking at for now is always look out for new direction. So we're looking out for a new direction. All right. So for now, for long-term traders, don't just take up any position on USJPY. We'll find this is still consolidating. All right. This is actually what they call consolidation. There have not been any specific direction the market is going. So that being said, every single thing we're going to be doing is going to be based on technicals. And of course, we're not going to be using the direction yet. All right. So that being said, why not we take a pending trade on USD JPY? Why not we take a pending order on USD JPY? It's actually going to be a very long one, but it's going to be worth it. Trust me. So for this instrument, there is a support, a proven support right at the current price. So I wouldn't just want to be jumping into any direction. I would have actually want to enter a more of a buy, but let's take a pending order. The kind of pending order we're taking, someone can actually help, can just sacrifice and write it down for others. Is a buy stop and a sell stop. Buy stop and a sell stop. So the buy stop is going to be at price 149.062. 149.062. That is the entry position. That is a buy order. And then the take profit is 149.143. Let me take it again. The sell, the buy stop is 149.062. 149.062. And then the take profit is 149.143. I hope you got that. Okay, so the next one is going to be the sell position is going to be at 148.934. 148.934, and then the take profit is 148.844. 148.844. All right, so that is our take profit for the sell position on USD JPY. So I actually feel that we're actually going to make some really good profit on this particular instrument. I'm looking at both the buy and sell taking profit, but whichever one. But the sell is going to be trigger. Perfect. The sell is already on. So if you're here to enter, it is actually a very good opportunity to now follow the sell on USJPY. But if you're here to do that, just set up a trade on the pending orders. Now the sell is already on. So why not just we go ahead with the sell on this part? Okay, I think it's already passed. Oh, perfect. So just set up my take profit right about here. Okay. All right. So that's that for the buy. The take profit for buy is 149.143. 149.143. That's the take profit for the buy. All right. So let's go ahead with the next one. So the next one we're going to be looking at is USD CAD. USD CAD. Now I'm going in for a buy on USD CAD. I'll be going in for a buy on USD CAD. Now USD CAD just bounced off from a verified support. It's currently on a verified support. So why not? I think I'll be going in for a buy on this particular instrument. So I'll be going in for a buy on USD CAD. I'll be going in for a buy on USD CAD. And my TP for the buy is 1.36466. 1.36466. All right, 1.36466. That is what my take profit is going to be on USD CAD. All right. Okay, I was actually on 5 minutes time frame, even though that is all right. Hold on. I was okay, perfect. Still, even if it's on 15 minutes time frame, yes, I will still be going in for a buy. All right, I'll still be going in for a buy. All right, so I'll still be going in for a buy. Now, this particular trade is on a very strong support right where it is. So I'll be going in for a buy, and my TP is 136,466, 1.36466. That is my TP for this particular trade. That's my TP for this trade. All right. So for USD CAD, that's my TP. I said, what is the TP? What is the TP for USJPY? On which of them? Which one are you talking about? I gave both the buy and the sell on USJPY. So which of them are you talking about? The sell, the TP is 148.844. 148.844. That is the TP for USD/JPY. All right. And so for AUD/USD, for USD CAD rather, my TP is 1.36466. Now for GBP/USD, yes, I am going in for a buy on GBP/USD. I'm going in for a buy on GBP/USD. Yes, I'm continuing with my buy on GBP/USD. And my take profit is going to be at price 1.22088. 1.22088. So I am going in for a further buy on this part, on USD, on GBP/USD. All right, so I'm going in for an instant buy on GBP/USD. I'm going in for instant buy on GBP/USD, and my take profit is going to be at price 1.22088. 1.22088. All right, so that is where I am looking at for a trade on this. So remember that on dollar index, I told you that we'll be going in for a pending order. For Euro USD, of course, we took a buy on Euro USD. Then for GBP USD, we took a pending trade. For on USD CAD, I said you can go in for a buy. It's actually a very short buy. Then for GBP USD, we're also going in for a buy. All right, on GBP USD, our TP is going to be at price 1.22088. 1.22088. Now the same thing goes for AUD USD. We'll be going in for a buy on AUD USD. Yeah, you can go in for a buy on AUD USD, and the TP should be at 0.63776. 0.63776. All right, 0.63776. That is the TP for this particular trade. Now, if you want to take a check this on a broader form, you could see that this trade is also on an uptrend. Look at it here. Look at it right here. All right, it's been consistent. It's been consistent. You could see that they've actually been at some level of consistency on this particular trade. All right, so our TP is going to be at 0.63776. So even if you're using what is it called, any other indicator to take a look at it, you will also be seeing the same thing. So for AUD USD, you can actually go in with a buy on AUD USD. So AUD USD, let's go in with a buy. GBP USD, remember that we're buying, and I said USD CAD, I'm also going to be buying, even though looking at the whole structure, it's still pushing down, but fine, I'll be going in for a buy, but the buy is not going to be a very long one. Now, USJPY, we took up a pending order, and of course, Euro USD, we're also buying. I believe it should already be on profit on Euro USD. And then, of course, on dollar index, we took up a pending order trade. Now, that is going to be bringing us close to the end of the currency trading. Now, let's quickly take a look at the indices, and of course, concluded with gold. But these ones, of course, you know how we normally do it. We have to go into 5 minutes time frame and then run all our analysis. Start off with 1 hour time frame and then take our entry position on 1 minute sorry, on 5 minutes time frame. Now, if you check, like I said earlier, all the indices have actually been on a very calm mode. All right, indices today has been very, very calm. Now, of course, because of I started telling the story about the Israel and of course the Palestinian conflict. That is also actually because the conflict has actually been affecting more of the indices than currency. Now, you know that this kind of thing affects more of indices and of course on oil. If you check oil today, oil actually had a very heavy gap. If you check oil, okay, let me just open my oil trade. Let's open oil. All right, so this is oil here. You could see a massive gap up. You could see a massive gap that actually happened on oil. That is because there is currently a lot of pressure. You know that in these what you call Middle East countries, those are some of the countries that actually has some of the biggest supply of oil. And of course, with this kind of technological disruptions and the rest of them, you're going to be seeing some or what's it called some decrease in oil supply. So that is why you're seeing this massive gap that happened in oil. So this is as a result of the conflict, and it might not actually be able to recover this particular gap anytime soon. All right, it might not be able to recover the gap anytime soon. So the buy on oil might actually continue. So if I am to take up any position in oil itself this afternoon, I'll be going in for a buy. Do you understand? If I am asked to take any position on oil, I'll be going in for a buy. So I said all that to say this. The same thing is happening to the indices. The indices is currently at a verge where, of course, there've not been any massive volatility, but of course, it's really been worth it. All right. Now, for gold, I'll be looking out for a sell on gold. I'll be looking out for a further sell on gold for this afternoon. I'll be looking out for a further sell on gold. Now, looking at it on 1 hour time frame, you could confirm that it's bouncing off from a verified resistance. All right. But then if you take a look at it on 5 minutes time frame, the same thing. Now, I actually feel that gold is actually headed to this point. So for that, I'll be going in for a sell on gold. I'll be going in for a sell on gold. And my take profit for the gold is going to be at price 1840.37. All right. So my TP is 1840.37. 1840.37. All right. That is my take profit for gold this afternoon. So I am going in for a sell on gold, and my TP is going to be at price 1840.37. Now, looking at it on 5 minutes time frame, you could see that this particular trade is actually is headed downwards. And of course, if you take a look at it on 1 hour, you could also see the same thing. All right, you could also see the same thing. I know that there is a little bit of a support that has already been built up from where it is, but then I am looking at for a general fall first. It might not be a very long one. I'm not saying it's going to cover up the gap, but I am looking at it to fall first, then before any major what's it called push up again. So I am going in for a sell on gold. Now, looking at US30, you could see a massive buy that is actually going in, going across the indices right now. And where you see the beauty of this particular buy is when you go to a 5 minutes time frame, you could see what the market is actually doing. All right, you could see what the market is actually doing. So the same way, I'll be going in for a further buy on US30. I'll be going in for a further buy on US30. So for US30, I'm actually going in for a buy. But the buy is not going to stay for a very long time. All right. And of course, on US 2000, I'm also going in for a buy. So go ahead and buy US 2000. Also go ahead and buy US 2000. And even on US 100, well, for US 100, I will not be going in for a buy. Why? Because the market is actually on a resistance. So for US 2000, I'm buying. For US 30, I am buying. But for US 100, I'm not just going to be jumping into a buy. Reason is because the market is already on a verified resistance. Is already on a verified resistance. So instead of me going in for a buy on that, I'll be going in for a sell on US 100. So for US 100, let's sell. That is because of that resistance just at that price. Take a look at it on 1 hour time frame. Don't make such mistake. Okay, hold on. Are you sure my chart was actually updated? Okay, sorry. I actually was, my chart wasn't updated, but still, looking at this, I feel that there is a resistance at this point. Wait, let me impute my support and resistance template. I think there is okay. But still, there is a resistance here. I don't know why it's not capturing it. There is supposed to be a resistance right here. All right. This resistance you're seeing here is supposed to be around this point. So I am not buying this particular one. All right. So let's use a IPM indicator and let's see if we're actually going to be seeing some. There is still no resistance here, but look at it. If you check here, you will know that here should be supposed to be a very strong resistance, right? There's supposed to be a very strong resistance right there. So with that in mind, I am going to actually be going in for instead of me going in for a buy, I would consider going in for a sell on this instrument. Okay, the resistance is on 5 minutes time frame actually. All right, so I'll be going in for a sell on US 100, and my TP is at 14972.24. 14972.24. That is my TP for US 100. So US 100 is a sell for us. US 30, I hope you bought. US 1000, and I hope you also bought. Gold is also a sell, and I hope you sold, and you should already be on profit for gold. All right, but for US 30, it's a buy. But please, US 100, oh, perfect. It has already started selling. US 30 has started selling. That is because of the resistance. I told you that there was a resistance there. I told you there was a resistance there, right? There is a resistance here. I don't know why the market did not capture it, but there is a resistance there. So that being said, a sell on US 30, US 100, but then US 2000 and of course US 30, it's a buy for me. US 30 is still going to buy. US 30 is still pushing all the way up. Gold, yes, I sold gold. All right, I sold gold. I sold US 100, but then I bought US 2000 and I bought US 30. All right, so that is that for. And I believe that some of you that actually took up a trade on USJPY, we should have also made some profit, but it's still going to go all the way down. All right. And of course, on USD CAD, you can also hold on that. I said there is a big gap on gold. Well, that is why I said there was a gap on across almost all any trade that is associated with dollar. There was a gap on them. All right. Now, because of the whole what was it called? Israel issue, of course, because of the Israel and Palestine issue, there was a gap on dollar. And if there's gap on dollar, that gap is going to be affecting gold. It's going to be affecting all the dollar pairs. And of course, it's going to, if you check, are you not seeing Euro USD? There was a gap on Euro USD. What was it called? This particular one, USD JPY, there was a gap. So please always check the whole details first. There was a gap across almost all the US pairs. You look at what was it called? GBP USD, there was a gap. And I believe that you should already be on a very good profit on GBP USD also. GBP USD, it's all the way up. What was it called? AUD USD also, it's also all the way up. Of course, US 30, you can always close. All right, so of course, US 30 is on a massive move. US 100 also, of course, it should have, man, you should have been making some profit. All right, you should have been making some profit. And I don't know how many persons are already making some profit. I don't know how many of you are making profit. And if you are, of course, congratulations. Euro USD on profit, USJPY, of course, on profit too. USD CAD is yet to enter profit, but it's going to be entering profit pretty soon. And GBP USD, it has almost gotten to take profit. And that is a very good one. 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 All right. So congratulations to all of you that actually took up the trade. So of course, US 100, it's all the way selling. US 100 is selling all the way, and US 100 is still going to push down. All right. US 100 is still going to push down. All right. It's still going to push down. But for US 2000, of course, US 2000 is all the way up. All right. So congratulations to all of you that actually took up the trade. So let's quickly see what we're going to be doing on. Let's take a look at agro commodities and see what we've got on agro commodities. That's a soybean, and then of course on wheat and of course corn. Let's take a look at these instruments and see what we've got in them. Of course, I love using ADX. I love using ADX for agro commodities. Some couple of you would have known that. I love using ADX. Of course, ADX actually now. Oh wow, there is a gap down. There is a gap down on corn. Sorry, yeah, there is a gap down on corn. Let's take a look at wheat. Was there any gap down? Oh, there was also a gap on wheat. Let's take a look at soybean and see finally what we have on soybean. There was also a gap down on soybean. Now I'll be going in for a buy on all of them. Yes, I'll be going in for a buy. I know that there was a gap. Yes, soybean, I'll be buying soybean. I'll be buying wheat. So please, for soybean and wheat, you can go ahead and buy. But for corn, yes, you can go ahead and sell corn. All right. Now, this is actually what okay, let me tell you this. They will try to cover up the gap first. They will try to cover up the gap first. So you can take up the buy first before any other thing. For today, I will actually be going in for what is it called? A gap on these particular trades. I'll be going in for a gap first. I'll be going in for a gap first. So for US 100, oh, sorry, what am I saying US 100? For corn, I'll be going in for a sell, but for wheat and soybean, buy, please buy both of them. For corn, sell corn, sell corn. All right, because my ADS is actually asking me to sell, so I'm going to be following that. Sell corn, but for wheat and soybean, you can go ahead and buy both of them. I hope you got that. I am selling corn, but I'm buying wheat and soybean. I am selling corn, but I'm buying wheat and soybean. All right. If you're on a buy on soybean, you should already be on a profit. But of course, wheat is still going to be pushing up. But for corn, please go ahead and sell corn. Don't buy corn. All right. Don't buy corn. All right. So I think that is going to be that for today. Congratulations to all of you that actually took up some of these trades. And congratulations also to those of you that also made some really good profit. And of course, that were able to take up some further initiatives to enter some trades. Is gonna please, if you're on a trade on USD CAD, yeah, you can set up a stop loss. Sorry, excuse me. You can set up a stop loss on USD CAD at price 1.36073. You can set up a stop loss on USD CAD on 1.36073. You can set up a stop loss on USD CAD at price 1.36073. All right, so I believe that should have been done justice to all the trades. Congratulations to all of you again. And you, of course, dollar index is already active. And of course, dollar index should already be on a very good profit too. Congratulations to all of you for taking out the time to join me today. And I hope you also made some profit. Now you have a very good opportunity to make some really good profit this period. So always do well to join us, and then let's discover what's new in the market and also how to take advantage of some of them. Congratulations to all of you. And of course, I believe you should already be on profit on corn. Look at corn has already started selling. Congratulations also on that. Do have a lovely day. See you same time tomorrow. Have a lovely evening and stay blessed.